In this demonstration, we will be learning how to call custom OData or retail API using the browser DevTools. The problem is there are cases where custom API, retail API hop over multiple AOSs and it is very difficult to take a trace as the calls hop over multiple AOSs, or we have to write a custom client application to take a trace or use Postman, which requires quite a bit of configuration. Because browser is already authenticated using that authentication token, here we will be calling an API and I will be showing how you can do that quick and easy. Following is the code which I will be pasting it into the browser DevTools. But before I do that, I wanted to go over what I'm doing here. Basically, this is the URL which I would like to call. Here it is an invoke method for retail API. Here I am taking the already authenticated token. Then I am passing the parameters and the method name, because retail real-time service are called using a reflection. So we will be using invoke method and then passing the method name and the parameters. If it is a custom API, you can directly call the method name here, and I can do another episode later to show how to call custom API and even OData API. The point here I want to make here is that the browser is already authenticated. You have the token, you don't need to set up Postman. Instead, you can use that authentication and use the dev tools from the browser to make those calls. So this is the code which is needed to make the call to a retail RTS call on the AOS. As I explained, I did brief explanation here. I will just hold the screen so you can see the code. In case you want to write your own, I will be changing the parameter here with the customer number and the sales order number, because this is get customer order and this is a retail API. So in my case, it will be a call center order. Now I will open the DevTools by going into more tools and clicking on developer tools. It goes to console, and now I will be pasting the script here. I made some changes to the script by putting the company name and the sales customer and the sales order number. After making those changes, I plan to run it, and you can see that it ran successfully and it gave me the results. Now I will be copying those results and showing you in a notepad to give you a view that what was the outcome of this result. But as you can already see that the message was successful and it returned some data here. And finally, to end the presentation, I have copied the results of the API call into Visual Studio so that you can see that. So it's a long result because it's the full order, but the point here is to show that I was able to retrieve the order and copy the text as an output and paste it in a notepad. Thank you. This is how you can test an API using the token which is already authenticated in the browser.